know I stay ready. Y'all, what's up, Chicago? Welcome to Intellectual Radio, popping out with Cheryl Sistrunk. Baby, we finna cut the chase. CPT time. Baby, we going directly to the black news, one brick away from poverty. Cheryl Sistrunk, the journalist. I'm the author. I'm the writer. I'm the discoverer of all the corruption here in Chicago. But let me do my disclaimer, because you know they come after me. The views shared and expressed on this show does not represent Intellectual Radio, but Cheryl Sistrunk only. I'm one brick away from poverty, and the way you see it is not the way Cheryl Sistrunk see it. The news media, Channel 7, Channel 2, Channel 10, WVON, all them, they gon' tell it to you watered down. But Cheryl Sistrunk gon' tell it to you in the raw. No chaser, no Vaseline, no dildo, okay? We gonna get it straight all the way out the water. And I mean, we're gonna start with this black news, but when we get to this corruption, we get to telling it how it T.I. is, I don't want nobody to say, wait a minute, is she mad at them? Do she don't like them? No, I'm a black mother trying to feed my children. I'm a black mother trying to raise productive members of society. I don't want my kids to carjack nobody. I don't want my kids to rob nobody. I don't want my children to go in here and try to heist the bank, all because they mama ain't got paid no money where she working at for almost 9 years. So we're going to talk about the black news, but then we're going to go into all this corruption and this legalized stealing that they doing, and this 33% that they giving out all over the world, but to the poor, you know? So listen, together we fight is what I learned. Together we fight. So we're going to go all the way down the hill, and I don't know if anybody going to be able to roll back up after I roll them down this hill tonight. Now, some of this may be alleged, right? But you believe me, respectfully, all of it is true. Respectfully, okay? I ain't angry with nobody. Ain't nobody did nothing to me. But let the chips fall where they may when I get to talking about this news, okay? Now, Pretty Finesse Cosmetics is my sponsor for tonight. Hey, Steve. Okay, you guys, I want you guys to understand. If he ain't buying Pretty Finesse, he's not better than the rest, okay? They'll tell these young men that y'all want some new lashes, that you want some of this lovely lip gloss. You want your lips to shine like mine, baby. And believe me, baby, I'm better than May Wine, baby. Pretty Finesse Cosmetics, you guys, we're better than the rest because we're Pretty Finesse, okay? Now, let's get down to, I want each and every one of you guys to keep going. Things don't always go according to plan. Sometimes situations arise which forces us to bend a little. Don't give up. Things will work out eventually. Now, had I stopped when they took my Facebook page, the Cheryl R. Sistrunk Facebook page, I will not have anything to stand on. But because I see the wrong that they're doing, I see the corruption, I see the lies, I see the bigotry, I see all of this, I'm going to keep going. They have no idea who they are messing with, okay? And because I know the Bill of Rights, my First Amendment right, I have the freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of press. I'm the press. I'm the Robert Taylor Press, Intellectual Radio Press. I'm the roving reporter in the streets, okay? I just tell it different than Jay Levine them tell it, okay? All right. Freedom of expression, freedom of peacefully assembly. Y'all missed it, the hour of power last Saturday when I tell you they showed out for the hour of power. Eric Bazier, Andre Thompson, Kathy Strelicky, Cheryl Sistrunk, and all of the lovely CTA employees that do not receive anything. But we got all of these lovely people here. The ATU 241 PPP bandits. We got them all here on Intellectual Radio tonight. But this is what I want you guys to listen to. You have a freedom of petition. You have a freedom to do the things that you need to do. We have been told, and people have been told for maybe 20, 30 years, that there is a no strike clause in our contract. That's a lie. There is not a no strike clause in our contract at Local 241, Local 308. That is what they do to keep the niggas in check, okay? If y'all notice, everybody is out on the battlefield but us, okay? Because they want to dangle this no strike clause. Ooh, if the international has to pay for y'all to strike, baby, please. All this legalized stealing, willing and dealing that they claim that the international don't want us to strike, they in on it too. All these big wigs, I mean, they all are in on it together. But let's go directly to She is Water. I want y'all to know that I am water. I'm powerful enough to drown you, soft enough to cleanse you, and deep enough to save you. Okay? So tune in and watch this. Now, Tyler Perry said, before you marry someone, you need to see them in all four seasons. When they're broke, when they're happy, mad, stable, and been hurt. I felt that because sometimes we wonder why people change on us, and it's not really change. It's just who they are under certain circumstances, okay? So a lot of people fold at the drop of a dime. Yo, IKEA, yo. But listen, I'm sorry. I'm one brick away from poverty. I don't have time to fold. I don't have time to be afraid. I don't have time to be scared. So I'm on this battlefield until they tell me something different, okay? Now, man who carjacked an off-duty Chicago detective is sentenced to a decade in federal prison. Now, a frustrated federal judge handed a decade-long prison sentence Monday to a man who in 2018 stuck a gun in the face of a woman who turned out to be an off-duty Chicago police detective before he and four others stole her car. All right, y'all carjacking, and y'all carjacked an off-duty Chicago police. That turned it to a federal case, and Judge Matthew Kinley said he considered the crime committed by Jamar Jarvis and others horrific, even if Chicago wasn't experiencing an epidemic of carjackings, while a jittery Jarvis had a gun pointed towards the woman's head. Prosecutor says another person took her car keys and asked her, "How does it feel knowing you're going to die tonight?" Wow. And before Kinley handed down his 10-year sentence, Jarvis told the judge he was sorry for what the victim went through. Jarvis said he didn't get the love and support he needed while growing up, so he went into the streets to find it. Wow. I didn't get the love and support that I needed growing up in Robert Taylor. My mother had 5 children, barely had food to feed us. She would go to bingo to try to win, go to the racetrack to try to win. Never have I went nowhere and stole a mother effing thing. I ain't went in nobody's house, took nothing. I ain't went to the gas station and took nobody's car. I didn't get no love either. But you know what? I received that love from Katie Sistrom. I received that love from all my cousins. I received that love from Bishop Baker and Betty Baker, and they showed me how to be a productive member of society and how to act like a young lady and to be quiet and learn how to sit with your legs closed when you're sitting in the quiet stand. So I don't know what y'all need to receive. There was an old lady that knocked on our door. We lived across the street from Tabernacle Church, and every Sunday she knew my mother would go to bingo to try to win, to buy us clothes or do whatever she needed to do. And the old lady was a cook at Tabernacle Church on 40th and Indiana. And she would knock on our door and say, "Babies, I bought this home from the church. So here, I bought y'all all of the leftover food that we had selling dinners at the church." And the lady would feed us every Sunday. At that time, that lady was maybe 65 or 70 years old. I'm 50. I was maybe 12 then or 10. And I'm ever so grateful for the people that I saw that didn't leave us by the wayside, but they showed us the right way to go and how to be grateful, how to be thankful. And because my mama didn't have it, God intervened with other people to help us along the way. And I thought when I got older that I would do the same for other people that wasn't done for me and my brothers and sisters. So I don't know what little Poe Jarvis and them had going on. And why? Because they didn't get love and attention, that they go to a life of crime. I don't know what to tell y'all about him, but he's a damn fool today. Well, he got 10 years to think about all the love. He gonna get all the love and attention he needs in Stateville. Oh, and saying Stateville, I want to first say to all of the prisoners at Cook County Jail, MCC, Stateville, Merry Christmas to you guys. We are definitely out here praying for you guys. I know that sometimes along the way, out of sight means out of mind, and we don't see you guys, and we forget all about you. But I want to thank Anthony Whitfield for reaching out to me. His name is Annie. Everybody from Robert Taylor, remember Annie from 48. And I really appreciate that he reached it out to me. And definitely he could write me, because I love people that are from Robert Taylor that want to reach out and, and seek all of the things that they couldn't get. But listen, don't y'all go carjack nobody and stand in front of the judge and tell the judge that I did not receive any love and attention. Hey, Marcus. Okay. Human remains found in a bag 40 years ago, identified as the guitarist of R&B group, the OJs. First, we want to send condolences to the OJs. I don't know the story behind this, if they were looking for the guitar player, but we do know that 40 years later, they done identified a bag that was filled with bones as the guitarist of the R&B group, the OJs. Have mercy. Okay. Today, I'm learning that Governor Pritzker is announcing a plan to sell James R. Thompson Center. I don't know what the reason he wants to sell the Thompson Center. He wants to sell it for $800 million. He's alleging that this is saving taxpayers' money. But I tell y'all what, they make $800 million on all of the food that's down in the basement, in the concourse. I worked in the Thompson Center 10 and a half years. There is a Payless there. There's an eye doctor there. There's nurses. There's Rainbow. There's Sbarro's. There's Burger King. You name it, it's down in the bottom of the Thompson Center. So what money he trying to save? And listen, it's another cash grab. Now, allegedly, y'all always try to say allegedly for them that get mad and post this Trump. But this is another cash grab in the city of Chicago. $800 million, it's going to save us. Okay. All right. A Chicago firefighter and 3 other people were critically injured in a fire Thursday morning at an apartment building in Belmont Central neighborhood. So we definitely want to send prayers to everybody that was critically injured in the blaze. Definitely pray for the firefighters, because they definitely have a hard job to do. And we praying that no one lost their life in this blaze. Okay. Prosecutors say a bullet casing recovered from an expressway shooting was traced to the gun used in the killing of Darian Stokes, who was shot June 10th as he stood next to a car with 2 young children in the back seat. Gary, Indiana man, is accused of the deadly I-57 shooting, now charged with the killing of a man weeks before in West Englewood. Now, I know all y'all turn to the streets, and all y'all still keep the gun after you do a crime. Well, the bullet casings can be traced to what shooting they were done in. If y'all didn't know that, when they shoot them bullets, every casing has something different in them. They done made it where your niggas can't get away no more, okay? So, here's another stupido that's out here still carrying and shooting the same gun that was done in a previous crime. Black news. All right, y'all. We got to send prayers and up to Alderman Kerry Austin slumps over during the city council meeting Wednesday. CBS Chicago web producer Alderman Kerry Austin of the 34th Ward slumped over in her chair during Wednesday's city council meeting, prompting Mayor Lori Lightfoot, but y'all know I call her Lightfoot, to halt the meeting. So, y'all, I don't know if Carrie's okay. We pray Carrie is all right. But you slumping over. She done slumped over. I don't know. I was going to crack a joke, but I'm going to leave that there, I'm going to leave it there. I always got a joke. Okay. 16-year-old girl charged in magnificent armed robberies, taser attack. 16-year-old girl has been charged in connection with armed robberies and a taser attack on Michigan Avenue. This is my problem. She's 16 years old. She's charged with a taser attack. I know we don't know where the daddy at. He probably going on down yonder. But the mama, my daughter is 16 years old, couldn't come outside after 5 o'clock. School let it out 2:30, 2:45. I gave her 1 hour to get home. So I don't know what y'all do with y'all lovely twerking daughters, them popping coochie bandits y'all got. My daughter, my sons, I don't know. I kept them sheltered. My bishop said that before he died. He said, Sister Cheryl, you kept them too sheltered. I said, no, I had to keep them alive. I said, you was rich. They got all the properties in the world. My bishop wife, mother owned it. Maybe over 70 properties in Chicago. When the mother died, she gave it to the daughter. So when the bishop married her, he married into wealth. You get it? So they didn't understand what it was to a mother like us. When the street lights come on, your kids got to be home. You get it? I don't know. I don't understand it. All these twerking daughters, y'all got you so frantic. Y'all done bought her some titties. You done bought her 37 inches of weave. I don't know. My daughter won't ponytail. I don't know. We bought a $1 thing of gel and some rubber bands. But y'all buying tasers and panties and bras. I don't know. But this is black news, Robert Taylor news, 1 brick away from concrete. I don't know. But all I tell you in my house, we will serve the Lord. And I do believe in the scripture. And you spare the rod, spoil the child. So I kept a brown stencil cord by my bed. If they came home at 6 o'clock, I would not your ass. Okay? I don't know. I would ass. Okay. The city council approves $2.9 million settlement for Anjanette Young, but it will never give Ms. Young back her dignity and respect. That's what they say. But I tell you what your sister say. I'm sorry, Ms. Young. It's just funny. I'm sorry. $2.9 million. And I'm making $30,000 at CTA when I'm supposed to be making $80,000, right? And they done stole $50,000. $2.9 million will, listen, I don't know what it'll do for you at your house, Ms. Young. But that's your sister account. Baby, you all looking at that she was naked. Sure, sister looking at shit. Get them jump ropes. Get you on a diet. Jump up and down. Get your hair combed. Get you a good perm in your hair. Get you some new weave. Get you a 27-piece. Get you a bodysuit. Start losing weight. Because I know y'all saw me naked. But the next time y'all see me naked, shit, baby. Well, I don't know. Some women scared to be naked, but Jesus, no. Baby, catch me, baby. No, I'm gonna play. I love you, Miss Young. I have to give you some humor because, baby, listen, $2.9 million, baby. Get you a treadmill, mommy. Go find you a new house where nobody know you. Dye your hair, baby. Get you some lashes. Get you some, look, call me, girl, Pretty Finesse lip gloss, okay? I got the lashes that you need, Miss Young. And, baby, don't worry about us all you naked, baby. Next time we see you, your stomach gonna be flatter, your booty gonna be bigger, your chest gonna be sitting up. See, I wore bras for 50 years. Well, 40 years. So that's why my chest sit up like this. I don't know if y'all know that. I know y'all women like it slanging and banging, but I like mine sitting up plump and blump, baby. So buy you some good bras, buy you a good, new little house, boo. Get on you a new treadmill, get on you a diet. And bam, next time they see you, baby, you can walk through with your panty and bra set on, baby. Boom. Okay. Now we got to travel down to the white news today and look at all these white people crying and lying. You know, we got another cry this week. Oh, she cried, y'all. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot him. I thought I grabbed the taser. Oh, oh. Them white tears is worth $1 billion when a white woman cries. I mean, shit. Emmett Till heard her cry too. Trayvon Martin hear him cry too. Sandra Bland hear him crying too. I mean, come on. I mean, when is the tears gonna stop? Okay? I mean, it work on somebody. It don't work on Cheryl Citron. What you crying now for? You didn't cry when the shooting happened. Oh, you made sure that you cried when they allegedly told you, oh, you shot him. Get the bush. Who y'all telling that to? Okay? Who y'all want to believe that a decorated police officer that been there 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, know which gun is plastic, know which gun is heavy, right? And y'all want me to believe that she didn't know what this is what a taser, how plastic and soft the tasers feel. You want me to believe that she didn't know that this was a taser? Wait a minute. I just got to do this just for the show. She didn't know the difference between a taser and a gun. You telling me she didn't know the difference between plastic and real? I don't know. I mean, that's what y'all say. This gun is so heavy that you can't mistake them. Okay? All right. So that's just for stupido, okay? It's so heavy that you can't mistake it. Plastic and a Glock. You can tell the difference. But okay, white America, tell it to your mammy. Tell it to your mammy. She will get off, okay? She will get off, so whatever. I would have left the U.S. behind in a heartbeat. Absolutely. Give me 2.9 million. Baby, give me 2.9 million. I'm sure y'all. But look, I'm on the treadmill, y'all, because I got a double chin. I got to get it down, baby. But now let's roll down here to Corruption Street. Allegedly, you know. I want to say respectfully and then allegedly. Now, the news. This story was written by Sarah Friestat. I want Sarah Friestat to call Cheryl Citron. Please, because I hope somebody know her, tap her. CTA President Dorval Carter awarded 33% pay increase as transit agency contends with pandemic-related drop in riders. So, this news came out December 15th. Let me see, can I see y'all seeing it? December 15th, 2021 at 2:30 p.m. What I don't find a coincidence is CTA has meetings once a month. The board. The CTA board has 12 meetings a year. And coincidentally, Wednesday, December the 15th, 2021 is the day that they announced that they were giving Dorval Carter a 33% raise at the very last CTA board meeting. And look at the story, everybody. The story came out December the 15th. I mean, is it corruption? Is this is this allegedly? But what I do want to tell y'all, this is legalized stealing, okay? And we want to stop the corruption. My mother called me at 2 o'clock. She said, Cheryl, all my friends is asking, what is your show about today? And I told her nothing but corruption. Corruption. I mean, I have to continue to bring this out. But this is the key. Dorval Carter knows the right people. We just don't know the right people. We have Mr. 33% big dog Dorval Carter receiving $350,000 now when all of his employees have slave wages. The CSAs have been there 8.5 years at $16 an hour. We haven't received the raise. They're giving him 33% raise, and it's not over a course of 10 years. It's all one big lump sum. So my word today is get the F out of here, right? They got to be kidding me. Are you effing kidding me, right? Employees are being stabbed. The employees are being shot, spit on, blamed. You know, at CTA, you're blamed if you're jumped on and beat by the customers. Cussed out every day. You're robbed. You're beating. You're witness to murders. Every day we're witnesses to murders, suicides, and suicide attempt, unruly customers, no raises, no benefits, no full times for the CSAs, no safety. But, they gave Dorval Carter, big dog Dorval, 33% raise, right? I didn't understand what the raise was about. I don't know. Now, no hero pay. All awards that we get are fake. They walking around handing out choke sandwiches with no meat in it. And they have the audacity to give a 33% raise when we've been working around CTA 2.5 years with no contract, right? He ain't got time to get us a contract. He ain't got time to get us a raise. They gave us a 3% raise over 3 years. Amazing, right? Wait, but how about this? I'll show y'all something that ain't funny. We know the wrong people. I'm show y'all who Dorval Carter knows. Lester Barclay is an attorney. He's a divorce attorney, right? He also is over the CTA board. He's a divorce attorney on 35th and King Drive. And obviously, they got to be lifelong friends. Look at his picture, Lester Barclay, and look at Dorval Carter. They almost look like brothers. I don't know if they some kin or not. But this is the man who Dorval Carter knows. He's over the CTA board, and he's the head person that if the board votes against it, he can push it through. So his law firm is the Barclay Law Group. And his job is to serve clients and our community with the highest degree of moral standards, the utmost professional integrity, and unwavering due diligence. Is the principle of our firm preserves and applies through its legal practice. Wait a minute. I got to read the bottom. Without compromising the quality of our services, we attempt to carefully ensure the process required in accomplishing our client's goal is beneficial, realistic, and financially reasonable. Your personal and economic well-being is our most important concern. I need to get married so I can go to him, right? As a team, we work together to provide you the quality service, unmatched honesty and integrity, and unprecedented competence. He has a passion for the people, and the law is something that cannot be taught. How come it can't? You learned it. The law is something that can be taught. I grew up in Robert Taylor, one brick away from poverty, and this is why I'm teaching people what's right, what's wrong, what's legal, what's illegal, what's stealing, and what ain't stealing. But I know there's something wrong with the people that is on this board. It was amazing to me that the governor gets 3 choices, and the mayor gets 4, right? Now, the Chicago Transit Board meeting monthly due to the COVID-19 pandemic and restrictions, right? But let me tell y'all who's all on the board. The current mayor appointees is Lester L. Barclay. He's the lawyer, the divorce attorney, right? Alejandro Silva, Kevin Irvin, Reverend Johnny L. Miller. The current congressional appointee is Reverend Dr. L. Bernard Jakes. And there's 2 vacancies. But this is what I know for certain. They say never mix church and state, right? So we have people sitting on these boards. And it's 2 pastors. They're alleged pastors. Because listen, a lot of people take the cloth and God ain't called you to do nothing. You get it? And what I know for certain, this is a big rig, baby. The church is the best hustle in the world. You can play, you can have bingo games. You can rob the people. You can rob the poor. You can go buy your Mercedes-Benz and nobody question it. So I don't know what your role is, Reverend Dr. L. Bernard Jakes. But listen, God holds no respected person. I don't hold no respected person for you either. Reverend Johnny L. Miller, whoever go to his church, y'all tell him Cheryl Sister is talking to them. How is it that y'all agreed to give Dorval Carter 33%? And y'all too, men. If I don't know nothing about the rest of them, I know the Lord don't like lawyers. So he already think the lawyers are crooks. Two, you got two pastors on this board. And nobody goes to see about the sick and the shed in. Nobody goes sees about the homeless. Nobody goes sees about the employees that don't have nothing to eat to feed their children. How are y'all on this board? How can y'all stand up with a clear conscience and a clear face and really say that this man deserved it, this 33%? But then we have Stupido. We have someone that wrote the article for Chicago Tribune. And the Tribune, y'all got to be crazy. Y'all got to be crazy. This is what the people wrote. Still said it was the first time the board itself has raised Carter's salary. He didn't deserve a raise. He makes $262,000. What would he need with an extra $80,000? Right? This is the first time, that we raised him since 2015. All employees, including Carter, have received smaller raises in line with those included in union contract. What union y'all with? Because I know y'all ain't with our union. The CTA board chairman, Lester Barclay, this is the divorce attorney, touted Carter's work before and during COVID-19. He said the raise is also a reflection of the work expected as he said expected. Y'all have to listen to the words that they write. Expected. I tell y'all what this man does do. He goes into 5, 6, 7, wash his hands and walk right back out the damn door. I haven't met this man in 9 years. Right? I haven't saw Dorval Carter do an interview for any of his employees that have been stabbed, that have been murdered, that have been fired, that have been jumped on, that have been anything. But y'all say he deserved 33% raise, right? Okay. Now, he said the raise is also a reflection of the work expected as the region emerges from the pandemic and as CTA anticipates an influx of federal funding from the new infrastructure program. Wait a minute. How much more money they finna get? Because they already got 3 CARE Acts that was over $1 trillion. They was over maybe $50-60 trillion. You telling me, Mr. Lester Barclay, the divorce attorney, that y'all got all this money. Everybody got this infrastructure money. Everybody got the 3 CARE Acts. CARE Acts 1, 2, 3 from Joe Biden. And y'all ain't gave nothing to the needy. No hero pay. Yesterday's hero. Now we're today's zero. But y'all making sure the man that 567 has not even been open during the pandemic. Everybody that works at 567, every lawyer, every doctor, nurse, security, everybody were at home for the pandemic. You know who was at work? Every CTA employee, every RTO, every CSA, every CSR, every janitor. Well, Dorval Carter would have been in the bed a year. But I don't know. This shit here. This legalized willing and dealing and stealing. And this ain't allegedly. I know for certain that 567 was closed for 1 year. Everybody that I know took their computer home. He took his home too. I'm pretty sure he's a millionaire. So he has 5, 6 computers sitting there. You did not deserve this money. You did not deserve it. The CSAs are still waiting for the HR department to get to our name. We're the class of 5/28/2013. Y'all haven't even got to May 1st, 2013 class. Why would you deserve another $80,000 when there are mothers sitting there every day at at their job, at their helping these customers, dealing with the customer spitting on them, dealing with the customer stabbing them, and then have to deal with y'all telling us you don't deserve no pay while you're injured on duty. Y'all fight us tooth and nail to pay us when your customers stab us. Y'all mandated the pandemic, right? You mandated the pandemic, right? You mandated us get this oxycodone and this these shots, right? But you ain't mandated our children to have bread and water and sugar and butter. You haven't mandated us to be able to go get a new bed. You haven't mandated full-time jobs for all. You have not mandated safety. You do not deserve that 33%. This is another. We want to stop corruption at CTA. I know y'all may feel some type of way, but I have a right to my opinion. And y'all don't like it. You don't have to like the truth. But, Dorval Carter, you did not deserve 33%, even though they gave it to you. They waited to the very last meeting, December 15th, and gave you a 33% raise. May each and every one of y'all lift up your eyes in hell. I pray that you don't even get a chance to spend it. I pray that you don't get a chance to spend not a coin of that 33%. But this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with, they can't get us a contract. They can't feed our children. They can't protect us. They can't help us. But they can pay each other. Everybody got something. Everybody makes 150, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000. And this is what I also know. And this is going to be shocking to y'all. Corrupt. This is a travesty of justice, right? They're arrogant. And not only, but you know, it's who you know. Because this man right here, Forrest K. Poole, he knew this man, Rahm Emanuel. And I believe today, and all the hardest of my heart, that these are the two men that took my Facebook page down. It's who you know. Because nobody, sure they flags my page. I get it. But for Facebook to take it completely down, that means I'm ruffling some feathers. I'm saying something that's true. And everything that I say, I back it up with the proof, and it's laminated. So listen to this. We're in a battle and the fight of our lives because everybody know how to file a PPP. Nobody knows how to get hero pay for you and me. Nobody knows how to go see about the poor. Nobody knows how to turn over a measly $16 employee to the $40 employee that they rightfully deserve. But everybody know how to skim off the top. I mean, we got none but fatted calves. Okay? So listen, this is Robert Taylor News. I'm one brick away from poverty. I'm not afraid to shame the devil and tell the truth. And Dorval Carter, you did not deserve that money. You haven't been on CTA property in 365 days. You've been home in a jacuzzi in the bed. When we have been dealing with these nasty customers, y'all have not mandated, y'all had the audacity to mandate your employees to get a vaccination and have not mandated your ridership. Your ridership needs to be mandated because we have to still come in contact with these people. What was the purpose of making us be vaccinated and we have to come in contact with no vaccinated people? These are your riders. You need to do better. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to give that 33% back and give it to your employees as pandemic and hero pay. And y'all heard it first on Intellectual Radio, popping off with Cheryl Sistra. And I'm tired of this foolishness. We definitely got to keep popping off and stop this corruption. They may not say it's corruption, allegedly, but it's definitely legalized stealing, willing and dealing. And the young person that wrote this article from the Tribune, please contact me if you want to know the truth of what's going on in CTA. You want to know who showed up at work and who went there and who was over here and who was with Johnny Lowe. Call Cheryl Sistra, okay? Inbox me if y'all want the truth about CTA. We're not going to water it down. We love our jobs, but also in loving our jobs, we want a fair rate. We want a fair pay. We want to be able to go into the store and not put everything on layaway. We want to go into the store and be able to feed our children. And I'm just one brick away from poverty, and I may see something that the rest of y'all don't. And I'm not friends with nobody. I'm so glad I don't know you, him, or her. Okay? So I'm going to tell it how it is. Let the chips fall. Anybody want to contact me? I don't have a problem with it. Contact me. Let's talk about it. Let's pop off for democracy. Let's pop off with the truth. And let's pop off with seeing about God's people. Y'all are not just God's people, okay? Just because y'all can get $80,000 off of this money and $200 million off of that one, that don't make you God's people. That make you a crook. Okay? So, thank you guys for tuning in to the Black News. Only way that it can be done. Robert Taylor way. Bang 'em up, sis strong. I will not change anything. Fire Trey all day, Robert Taylor, Intellectual Radio. Tune in for my Christmas program. I'm going to be singing and dinging next year, baby. Next Friday, you guys. CPT time. Let's stop this corruption that's going on. The PPP bandits. There's a no strike.